Throughout the centuries, there have been countless lodges established. Most have come and gone, but the few which have remained stand above all others as truly venerable associations. Today we'll shine the spotlight on two such lodges, ones that focus on the hunting of beasts and monsters, who are unrivaled in strength and who enjoy making the most of their spoils. Firstly, the Howler Lodge. Among the oldest in Kahlibrum, it is made up of beast hunters who have proven themselves most capable in slaughtering dangerous carnivorous beasts. They are known for their extensive use of biomancy and even the controversially dangerous practice of bestial biomancy, yet none can deny their effectiveness. Preferring to face their prey up close and personal, the Howlers are experts in melee combat against beasts. The Howlers are a rather lonesome sort, preferring to hunt with their brethren or completely alone. They are often unkempt and dirty, thick, dried blood staining their clothes, and a terrible stench emanating from them. Other hunters rumor that their use of transformative cypheries influenced them, slowly but surely turning them into the very monsters they hunt. It is hard to discredit this as mere speculation, however, as those who have seen members of this lodge fight are quick to note their vicious, animalistic styles. They strike with supernatural speed, cutting into their prey with saws and cleavers, sometimes even their bare hands, and once they have finally struck the killing blow, they cry out in victory like barbarians, an animalistic glint still in their eyes. The members of the Howler Lodge are adept trackers, their senses boosted by ages spent deep in the woods, honing their instincts to be as sharp as the bladed tools of their craft. The lodge house is said to be located deep into the forests of Hassoff, hidden by thick mists and trees packed so tightly they form an impenetrable wall, which is guarded by imposing pact-bound beasts. Being one of the oldest known lodges in Kahlibrum, the Howlers deeply value tradition and honor. As such, they occupy the head of the table in the Grand Hall of Hunters. A yearly meeting of the lodges to discuss important matters, ended with a grand feast to promote friendly relations between each other. Moving away from the beast hunters, we turn our attention to a lodge considered by many to be the most powerful, and the only lodge worthy of any recognition by the elite of Kahlibrum. The dragon hunters of the Knights of Golant Lodge enjoy comforts and luxuries beyond any of their kin, revered for their unmatched demigod-like strength and the many legendary feats performed by their members. Many noble houses will send their sons to become dragon hunters. This, paired with the admittedly well-earned egos of their work, has caused a large divide to form between them and other hunters. Most see them as reputation-driven big-game hunters undeserving of the praise, and the Knights of Golant looking down on other hunters as filthy and unrefined laborers. But don't let their flashy and bourgeoisie lifestyles fool you, for the dragon hunter's might is one few hunters can hope to match. With Herculean strength, top-of-the-line equipment, and the skills to wield both with unimpeachable resolve, the Knights of Golant are hunters without equal. Their prey necessitates them to undergo brutal and bloody training to even stand a chance against the overwhelming might of the dragons. This entails infusing their bodies with cur, raising their strength and durability to unthinkable levels, a more permanent alternative to the fleeting powers of biomancy used by their lesser kin. But of course, it's not without its own flaws. The three most common pieces of equipment wielded by the dragon hunters, almost always in unison, are the Drakebane battle axe, the mighty harpoon rifle, and of course, their armor. The specialized battle axes of the dragon hunters are large, weighty, and incredibly unwieldy to most men, but in the hands of a veteran dragon hunter, the Drakebane axes fell their prey like wheat before the scythe. Forged from the very metal-tinged bones of their quarry and laden with complex cypheries, their cur-conductive axe heads can cut through the stone-like scales of dragons with ease. The harpoon rifle, their other signature weapon, comes in an endless array of shapes and sizes. Necessitated by the dragon's natural resistance to most forms of cur, the armor-penetrating harpoons fired from these rifles are more than up to the task. From small handhelds to ship-mounted launchers, the harpoon rifle is a dragon hunter's most versatile instrument of death. Lastly, but certainly not least, is the most iconic part of the dragon hunters, their trophied armor. Refined, elegant, and stalwart in their function, the dragon hunters prefer to create their armors out of the very dragons they hunt, as the benefits from dragon-made armor, paired with their unending need to show off, gives them ample excuse to wear such flashy yet highly efficient armor. Next week, we'll be looking at some examples of hunters who are tasked with hunting the many horrors that lurk in the shadows. But until then, good hunting.